Dinal Ekanayake slices through, he's got the support, and that'll going to be a try for Ekanayake for Hashan Johnson. That's the game.
දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් Swisstek නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. Swisstek ගන්න ඕන හොඳම තීරණය.
A very good afternoon and welcome to the Havelock Sports Club grounds as it plays hosts to the defending champions Kandy Sports Club, who are down here to try and make their way into top position in the Cup Championship. And that's been knocked on this time, but nicely cleaned up by Dinal Bandara. This time he gets it right, Hirusa Sampath, and draws first blood for the table leaders. They do well to keep Havea off that ball. And now Madhuanta straight to Dinal Ekanayake, who will need no second invitation to drive this one under the posts. That was an absolutely telegraphed pass, and Dinal Ekanayake read it all the way. And just like they did up in Nittavala, Dinal Ekanayake scoring an early commercial bank try to break the back of the Havelock's attack.
Down and out in the first few minutes, as you see those passes. Look at that lob pass, very well read. Thank you very much. Nobody going to catch him from that kind of a speed and position and open field.
Brilliant read from Dinal Ekanayake. Those of us who are old enough to remember over the two. And with that commercial bank try, SW, Hashan Johnson, now gives it to Akash Madhushankar, who thought he'll run a couple of meters but ends up making 40 of them. Now it's 50, and Dinal Ekanayake will go the length of the field. Another spectacular try, turning attack into defense from Dinal Ekanayake. Scored an 80-meter try, now he scores a 90-meter one. What a stunning try.
They took everything in. Look at that replay. I have no words to explain this, Sanaka. Absolutely fantastic.
Well, two tackles missed by Madhushankar, and that's a lovely switch. Dinal Ekanayake screaming for it on the outside, and Akash Madhushankar did wonderfully to come in to the inside shoulder of the fullback and pass outwards.
Good contest.
Here it is again for Sivaraj once again. That's a nice ball from Musin Falil Jr. Visesio. Superb tackle by Kamidu Pereira on him. Jaya Vikrama comes in, but it's again brilliantly done by Srinath Surya Bandara, who rips the ball in the tackle.
Time off. Yeah. Maul.
Kenula Hettiarachi, who picks up Visesio coming through.
Yeah.
Visesio's body position is pretty parallel to the floor.
Yellow.
Hettiarachi went down.
Pink tackler is need to sink hip. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Well, there was head contact.
Tackler. No card.
And because Kenula Hettiarachi was dipping, Nabil Yahia runs into the tackle of Akash Madhushankar, Fajuddin, Nisal Pereira, Abdullah Faiz. He knocked on, but it looks like there was an offside penalty.
To make an impact and get the first scores for his club, I think he would have 3 points. Yes, that's good. Absolutely fantastic. So it's 15 points to 3.
It's been a standout performer for Havelocks. But this is that driving maul that Kandy did well to defend last time. Fajuddin at the back. Snaking towards the line. They've got the drive on. Is it enough? Yes, it is. And the Centurion gets the try. Azmir Fajuddin caps off.
In the previous weekend against Sia, it was that kind of timing that they come in with that drive. Somebody might ask you,
Kandy did really well to get that arrowhead formation in defense, but after it broke off, they couldn't regroup in time. And Fajuddin staying bound, and Yahia with the conversion. It's been knocked forward, so they will play on. Rifan dumped to the floor by Diluk Shadange. And there's no knock on. But Nabil Yahya has done some brilliant things with the ball on the tee, but with the ball in his hand, he's been a little iffy.
Yeah, absolutely. As we go into half time.
But it's 15 plays 10 here. The home team 5 points behind, but there's absolutely nothing in this game.
Perfectly Swisstek aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swisstek aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
To perform at the highest level though, to make sure. Javier takes the ball away from him, and this is a great drive from Kandy. It's 20 meters now. Avies have to get behind this, and yes, they've dragged it down, which is the only way it seemed that they would stop it. Dange. Surya Bandara blazing through, and Srinath Surya Bandara gets the first half. The first try of the second half, rather. The first commercial bank try of this half goes to the man, SW, who said, we'll need to do something, and he certainly has.
Because he's going with his age. Because age is just a number. And that's just proved it. Look at us slicing through that.
Nice decoy by Akash Madhushankar. Visesio had no chance of getting to Srinath Surya Bandara. Javier going towards the line. Jansen with the ball over the top, and Diluk Shadange loves a lovely line and drags his weight over. Diluk Shadange, this battering ram, for another commercial bank try. Let's watch it here. Lovely short pass. Dange and Waingani Bao really should probably have done a little bit better than. And Hirusha Sampath needs no second invitation, but didn't change his mind as Charana Sendanayaka drives to the line. It's available, and Thiven Pereira trying to drag his way over, and Waingani Bao, after letting one in under his tackle on the other end, makes amends almost immediately with another commercial back try of his own. Mohammad Rifan thanks the heavens. Sendanayaka was just short. Thiven Pereira picked and went. And then Waingani Bao with quick ball, just getting under the. He does exactly that, the young fullback. Good ball retention at that breakdown. And now there's space opening up for Kodagoda. Harusha Pereira and Diluk Shadange might be in a little bit of trouble.
TMO. Yep, so discuss point is his direct head contact. Yeah. And
well, one thing that might save Diluk Shadange.
Okay, let's go.
I'm sure the Siakau too will.
Well, he says no mitigation. Diluk Shadange will hang his head. Suri find out where he wants this ball. And now Kavindu Pereira, the speedster. Dinal Ekanayake slices through. He's got the support, and that'll going to be a try for Ekanayake for Hashan Jansen. That's the game. It's the bonus. It's the fifth try. It's a commercial bank try, and that is angle and found the support. Here's Suri. Timed his pass beautifully. Mushin Falil had no chance of catching up with Kavindu Pereira. Left the gap wide open. Vaidyanatha couldn't get across. And Heshan Jansen with that lovely support line that only scrum halves can run. Dived over.
Have you noticed, Shanaka, because they have both teams have scored when they were a man short.
And he will look back on a good performance, which I'm not sure most of his friends in the forward pack can also attest to. Bhuwanaka Udangamua, Shahid Zumri manages to get the ball away to Madhushankar, but it's not a good pass. Sweet nothing out of this game, I'm afraid. Tirina Bandara plays pivot, and he has a nice floated pass for Akash. Madhushankar just can't get it in. Yes, he can. Shahid Zumri will score. Shahid Zumri puts the icing on the cake, and they may not have baked the cake at half-time, SW, but they well and truly egged the pudding. Solid in defense.
Yeah, that's right. And the taste is in the pudding as they completely dominate Havelocks. And with one-man shot, this man has been all over the park. Shahid Zumri, all he had to do was to run right across and score that try. It's a 6th Kandy try. But tomorrow's game will determine how important the Havelock CH game will be.
Well, the Swisstek player of the match, quite deservingly, is the man who's played 80 minutes and controlled everything, scored a try and managed his team across the park. Srinath Surya Bandara. Kenula Hettiarachchi gives thanks to the Almighty. Bhuwanaka Udangamua hugs the captain Tharindu Chaturanga, who put in another defensive masterclass in what has been a superb performance from this Kandy forward pack. Well, those are the key stats. Kandy Sports Club 6 tries to 2, an absolute whitewash. Dinal Ekanayake, who had a hand in 3 of the tries, is the man who was chosen as Swisstek player of the match. But a really commanding performance by the defending champions. And Dinal Ekanayake is getting his player of the match from
the defense secretary.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මා ගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.